about, no doubt. Let's get it poppin', it's the hip-hop gamer show. What it is, hip-hop gamer show. What it is, hip-hop gamer show. What it is, what I'm about, no doubt. Let's get it poppin'. It's the hip-hop gamer, dog, I'm ready to play. Competition in my position, I blow them away. See, I heard the Call of Duty and I answered it quick. I got infinite ammo, never run out of clips. Style is wicked, handle my business, so come with it. They wanna see me fall, but I'm a man with resistance. Sick with it, spit raw, hardcast turns off. I lay the smack down with my God of War. In the zone when I'm online, I hot as when I keep rounds. PlayStation, Xbox, I'm hot all the time. Roll with a load of downs, game of girls love my shine. Shout out to 50 bulletproof when I'm on the grind. I kick the facts when I'm talking about games. Some other cats in this industry is born and lame. See, I'm live and direct, and I give you what you want. Hip-hop gamer, journalist.
My vengeance ends now.
Tell you right now, straight up, I was talking to Stig earlier today, right? Stig that's my man. I'm gonna see him later on today. You recording, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Now listen, honestly, what was it like working on God of War 3? Because you know, musically, it has to match the action. You see what I'm saying? So how was you able to, you know, get the music to work so well with what you see on screen? That is amazing right there, and it's my favorite game in the world.
Oh, well, thank you very much for that.
No problem.
Well, you know, it's a multi-pronged effort. You know, there's a great music team at Sony, and there's also a team of composers. So, but this wasn't the first rodeo. You know, I mean, we wrote for the first two games and the PSP game. So we kind of established a certain amount of the sound world. It wasn't just completely crazy trying to invent something new, but we did want to take it a slightly different direction, and Stig pretty much spearheaded that. He brought us a little bit back more to the roots, so it's a little bit more like blunt force trauma on this score than it was on God of War 2, which is a little more flowery. But yeah, so how does it match the action perfectly? That credit has to go to the Sony music team, the in-staff guys. That goes to Jonathan Mayer, Joel Yarger, Clint Pachakian, Chuck Dowd, and Mark Sinisak. Those guys, I mean, there's more to it than that, but those guys really, they really get inside the music that we write. They're all composers themselves, and they chop it into little pieces based on which part of the game is going on, because, I mean, you really have to be in the building to make it fit as tight as they do. You know, I mean, I write it as best I can, but they're the guys who really massage that thing and make it feel like it's scored no matter what.
That's great. It'll be an honor for you to hold the belt, because, like, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta give it a spin, so you gotta keep it gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, you gotta get a shot at him like that. You gotta give it a spin. Gangster, that's what I'm talking about, man. Now, one more question. Like, how do you determine what instruments you're going to use to bring out the proper feeling in the moments of the game? Because when you're in the orchestra, you can't just use anything. You know what I mean? You really got to, like, use your mind collectively to get the right instruments for the right moment. So what's the process from that development standpoint that make the game so great? And one of my favorite parts in the game in God of War 3 was when you fighting Poseidon and he just go rah, like he jumps out of Gaia, and then you just killing him, and the music and the way it gets intense. That's what I appreciate so much of what you do. So instruments, how did you guys put that together?
Well, usually the God of War sound is everybody playing all the time as loud as they fucking can. But oh, is this on TV? I got them. Is loud?
No, you can say fuck. You can say fuck. It's all right. You're on the Hip Hop Gamer Show. You can say fuck.
Okay, fuckity fuck fuck. Well, but no, it's you know, it's I studied music in college, and all the composers did, and we kind of know our way around the orchestra. But yeah, in God of War, it's kind of more like, you know, all the time almost. So and yeah, you can ask, if you ask the guys who had to play the brass on that thing, I mean, we blew their lips from here to Kingdom Come. They the next time they see, you know, a session call for God of War, they're probably gonna yeah, maybe some other time. I think I'm gonna plan a vacation right now.
I can imagine how hard it is to get that work. So are you gonna, you know, do the music for God of War 4?
God willing.
All right, cool. That's what I'm talking about. So hopefully he could do God, because Kratos is my dude. I got the mask and everything at home. Like, the Kratos is my dude. So hopefully we'll see God of War 4. And if we do, this is the man that's gonna make the music happen. One love and God bless. It's your boy, HipHopGamerShow.com. Holla. Yo. Yeah, congratulations, man. Hip Hop Gamer Show going on its 4th
year starting today, man. It's crazy, yo. So we about to do it again for another year. I just want to say thank you. God bless to the man upstairs. We about to get it popping. Now, there's going to be a few things different, just like the intro. You saw the intro? Shout out to my man Zeno, aka David. That's my dude right there, man. Shout out to the UK. He actually did the intro over, so that came out real nice. That's one. Two, a lot of people know that, you know, the show obviously comes on Sunday, but I always say one love and God bless, because I mean that from the heart. I got love for everybody, even those idiotic haters out there. But on my shows, I'm gonna start adding like a little message that I feel needs to be said, like, because a lot of people, you don't know what they go through in life, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you need like a lot of uplifting from your friends, your family. Sometimes you need some spiritual uplifting. You know what I mean? So on my show, the only game show you're going to see in the industry, I'm going to give you guys a little taste on, you know, just being uplifting and feeling good about yourself and your situation, even when you go through bad times. You feel me? So I got a surprise for y'all on that. Now, after that, though, here's the deal. Y'all ready for the game news? It's about to get gangster right now, so check this out. I hope you guys enjoy the show today. I got something nice lined up for y'all, so let's get it in. First things first, right? Xbox 360. Now, you know Microsoft, especially this year, they are on a tear. They got the Kinect out there. There's a lot of things that they're trying to do and accomplish. So Xbox 360 may have a special edition to their dashboard, alright? And this special edition may very well be the partnership of Ustream. Now, this right here is going to be crazy simply because of this. If you know, I think in Uncharted 2 or some games on PlayStation 3, they got the YouTube function where, so like, you know, right off the bat, you can be playing the game and upload it directly to YouTube from the game. And that right there is real cool, you know what I'm saying? So, and also in you know, in Halo, you got the you can record your games and then send it, and so people can see like your recorded games and everything, like right there from the game, right there from the system. These is great features, but these features was in certain games. It's not actually a part of the entire console. That may very well change this year with Xbox 360, because if Ustream becomes a part of the dashboard, that means that they're gonna allow you to any game you play, you'll be able to do a live stream of it right on your console. And when you finish, it just uploads, you know, what you did, and just leaves it pre-recorded to your Ustream account online. That right there is crazy, and it's going to be big and huge for gaming. Because imagine sitting at home and you got people tuning in to you, playing your game live on Ustream, and then you just uploaded everything straight from your console. Xbox 360 seems to be making some big moves, and Ustream may be one of the big moves you'll see this year coming from Xbox 360 in their update with their dashboard. Alright, so that right there I felt was incredible. That's one. The next thing is this. I spoke about this briefly before. I actually spoke to Peter Moore about this a while back, but Fight Night Champions, I already got word that PlayStation Move was going to be utilized with Fight Night Champions. But now, I mean, obviously this is like a no-brainer, but now it seems that Microsoft is about to take that Kinect and get connected with EA and utilize that for Fight Night Champions. Now, this right here is going to be insane, and I think it may be a bit more insane for the Kinect, because if the Kinect, like, you know, this is your body, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you ain't holding nothing in your hands. Sure, if that's the case, you could just go to the store and buy some boxing gloves. It's still gonna track your body. You feel me? It's still gonna track, you know, the way you are, what you got on. So if you got the Fight Night Champions game and you just throwing punches like this, doing this, and it's tracking everything one-to-one, like how it's supposed to, on the Kinect version, that's gonna be huge, and the Kinect version is obviously gonna sell more. Because even though the PlayStation Move is crazy accurate, but in real life boxing, you're not holding no move controllers in your hand. You just got your fist and you throwing it bad. You throwing them jabs, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, like, that right there is gonna be great, and I think it'll be bigger for Fight Night Champions, because Fight Night Champions is a hardcore game. But if you look at those Nintendo Wii Sport titles, those little boxing where you doing the Kevin Butler stuff like this, like that, it's like it don't look real good for the the real hardcore gamers. But you got a lot of hardcore gamers that love Fight Night, and then you got the casual people that would like to play it, but kind of complicated on the controllers. If an older woman or older man see the Kinect, and then you see Pacquiao and how real it looks, they're gonna buy it right away. They're gonna buy it. So that means you're taking casual gamers and getting them into hardcore titles simply because the way they can interact with it. It's insane, and Microsoft is on to something with the Kinect version of Fight Night Champions. So stay tuned to that, because we may hear word on that soon. The next thing is this. This right here was crazy. It's kind of a rip-off, but it's still not guaranteed that they're going to do it. But the next Madden 12. Do you guys remember a certain football game that had first-person football in it? Yeah, that's right. ESPN NFL 2K5. Well, it seems that Madden 12, to incorporate the Kinect and incorporate the PlayStation Move properly, because they want to open their audience for that title as well, they may very well go first-person football. And I was like, that's crazy, but it makes sense, because imagine you got the PlayStation Move in your hand. You push the button to hike, and stuff like that, and you don't gotta worry about running around and stuff like that. That's done automatically. You just look around and point. My bad, save mine. So you just look around and go boom, or you just look around and go boom, and depending on how fast you throw, or if you lob it up like this, everything will matter. Same thing with the Kinect. Everything will matter. That is crazy right there. So imagine having first-person football with the PlayStation Move in your hand. It's like you really got a football, and you don't got to worry about moving around too much, because I'm hearing that it'll automatically shuffle the feet for you. So all you gotta do is worry about passing, just so it can be a bit more fun instead of too difficult. So I'm telling you right now, if that's the case, that's insane. And then also with the running game. In first person, if you're running, it's like that. It's like you have the move controller, and whatever direction you hold in the move controller, he will move. So that right there is very interesting. Now, I'm still considering how they track your whole body on it, but there is ways to do it. But if they use the Kinect like they most likely will, then you're gonna be like this, and that right there is gonna be insane for a Madden game. You feel me? So that right there is crazy. Now the next thing. And the last thing for the game news, I just wanted to break it down for you. What's the title of the show, baby? What's the title of the show? Exactly, man. Everybody knows that Inception is an amazing game. I know y'all looking at me like, Inception is not a game. Well, it may very well be a game now, baby. Now check this out, man. We all know Remedy, they did Alan Wake, right? And Alan Wake came out pretty decent. But the main thing about Alan Wake that's amazing is the fact that Alan Wake had a great story. It was real twisted, but it was kind of reminiscent to Inception a little bit. Like, it had a little couple of qualities of that. Now, I'm a little pissed off right now because I actually had footage of me talking to a representative from Remedy when I was at the VGAs, and either the footage got corrupted or something, but I don't got it. So I'm sorry, you guys, I'm sorry. But when I was speaking to the guy, he told me himself, I'm the one who mentioned, I said, yo, Inception there's a lot of similarities in Alan Wake and Inception. Have you guys ever thought about doing a video game based on, Inception, like having an Inception video game? He told me straight out of his mouth, that's a great idea. Alan Wake is similar to that, and it's something that me and the team have already thought about. Will it happen? Not sure at the moment. But if it does happen, you'll be the first to know. That's what he said. So I'm like, that right there is great. But here's the deal. The fact that they thought about it is one thing. That right there is crazy. But secondly, this. Alan Wake was a decent game, but it doesn't have a big brand name following it. But Inception does have a big brand name following it. That's one. Two, if they did do an Inception game and stuff like that, it won't just be, based off the movie, so to speak, because it's not like they releasing it simultaneously.